So, had a pretty big day today so far. As you can see by the levels, we've got quite a few levels, and I'm just finishing off our challenges for the day. Oh no, I need to type ore, not clay. Let's do some bronze. So we've done 3 of the 4 Rune quests. We've built out a lot of our buildings. We've done the grove as well, so we're pretty much fully kitted out. The only thing we've not got is the botanist bench, which is what we'll do in the next quest. But I don't think we're going to do it because I'm not going to be able to kill Vorkath to actually get the shard. I'm going to do rune score. I need to get 70 rune score, but I've got a couple things lined up which I think we can do. And I'm just going to buy the other shard for 15 mil, as much as it does pain me. But the bright side from doing the quests for the shard was we do have quite a few keys. So if I hand all those in, we get rewards, some oddments, and our letter for Santa as well. So we need to go make sure we do that. Santa is tonight. So actually I do need to go and do some of that in a bit. So if we go to the keys, 15 keys, actually it's going to be 16 because I need the advent calendar as well. So the third is going to be a purple present. Press X, come on, Santa hat, no. Right, 16 keys, so let's see what we get. Some protein power-ups, nice. Smoldering lamp. Dungeoneering tokens are okay actually. So visit loot rooms, ×4, ×3, ×2, smoldering lamp. Smoldering lamp again. Ooh, giant, nice. Snowy chest, we'll take the wrapping paper. Dragon. Double adamant. We'll take the silverhawks. Right, so. If I use this on herb. Level 92 herb lore, which is really nice. And also, we get the rune score points from getting a 92. That is even more levels. What else are we quite close to a level 60? Let's throw those into dungeoneering. Level 59. Okay, so we're pretty close there. Let's throw that in dungeoneering as well. There we go, level 60. Right, so what we're going to do next, what can we get some levels in? We got some giant. Let's try these into Hunter. Right, it's only going to give us 8k. Right, okay. So there's 59 Hunter. 20k off 60. These giant lamps, I'm just going to throw into Divination. Because, yeah, it'll pretty much get us a level. Really, that giant one. So we're going to get another Divination level. There we go, level 94. Mad. And then back to the spins. Trade that. Oh, wow. No, I didn't think I'd get that. Yeah, I'll take those. And then what we can do now is we're going to get another loot room activation by buying 5 more keys from the oddments. So this can be something like a 20 key opening, which is pretty big for us. The ×2. Yeah, we'll take those. Come on. Bit dead. 4, 2, 2, 2. Bit of a way to fizzle out there. Right, purple. Ooh. Actually, forget. Yeah, let's buy that last key. So that's why quests are worth doing when there's a decent promo as well, because you'll just get so much out of them. And as well, hero pass, claim all, claim. So desperate times call for desperate measures. We're going to throw out some dummies. So I'm going to do an archaeology one. I'm going to do a thieving one, and that'll give us some more rune score because we're on flat levels. And then I might even do a slayer one, to be fair. It's sacrilege, but it gets me some more points. Then we'll get 50 prayer because we're going to do one where we bury all the prayer bones. But yeah, big time levels. So let's see where rune score sits at the minute. Rune score sits 145. 145, and we can still do arc. Get 160 just doing those 3 skills. 165 if we do slayer as well. Right, okay. Tell you what, let's take those. Right, so let's just go through all the levels. We've got 84 agility, 92 herb lore, so extreme ranging, pretty good. 50 fishing, which is rum deal. We got 45 woodcutting, which is hollow trees and evil maple trees. 30 invention, which is nothing. 94 div, which is sign of the porter 6. 60 hunter, 4 chaps at a time. Red sallies, very nice. 60 dungeoneering, fuck it to him saga. couple more floors up to floor 30, which is where we want to start doing the large floors from, and a lot of the decent scrolls as well, which is pretty nice. And 92 construction is botanist workbench and a few things for the construction house. Pretty big, to be fair. Right, so I need to start buying. I'm going to take that out because I need to make my own anyway, so there's no point in me buying it. So, bones. So after all that, this is what it was for, to bury one of each type of bone. And then we're going to have to work through the ashes as well. And this will give us some form of achievement, which will be 20 rune score, which is pretty nice. There's only 5 ashes, so it won't take too long to buy them. Infernal, which is so cheap. I'm pretty much thinking I'm going to do Infernal Ashes for a big portion of mine, because we've got the chapel as well. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to use for it. Finally, searing. So if we scatter all these, there we go. 20 rune score points, which will take us to 165. So I'm going to buy myself a little treat. In a minute, money's just flying out, flying. There's no containing it. Few quick prayer levels. Level 49 prayer. We'll get this to 50. Do a dummy or two for thieving. And then do some dummies for arc as well, I think. There we go. Another one in the bag. Right, so that's that done. Next. What we're going to do next. So we're going to take one of our crates. So dummy. So don't judge me, but I did use some dummies to get level 40 Slayer. Basically ran it off 50 prayer, 50 thieving, and 40 Slayer for some rune score points. So we are currently sat on a total of 180. So 180, I think we can go and do some stuff which can wrap that up pretty quick. So I'm going to go and catch a heron, and by using a heron on a tree, it's 10 rune score. But also, when you catch a fish and you try to return it, that should be 10 rune score as well. If it's not, and if I end up with only 15, I will just use dummy to get level 50 arc. But total level going there now, 1866 total. So 50 prayer, rum deal, great brain robbery, Temple of Cenistine, pretty big quest stat, and some basic prayers. Shifting tombs is nice as well. 50 thieving, legends, 1 in end part 1, some like it cold. And 40 Slayer, Royal Trouble, Lair of Tarn's Lair basically. Dragon Slayer gloves, Monolith, Basilisk, Pterodogs, and Base Slayer at the Anachronia base camp. So I'm going to go to Catherby, and we might be in the final straights now. If this works how it should do. Catch and release, there we go. How much did that give to us? Oh, it gave us 5. No, this isn't the spot we want. The one we want is a net on the harpoon, that's it. And there we go, that is second shrubbery, which should be 10. Yeah, 10 rune score. So we only need 5. I could go and do the archaeology like we just said, but I'm just going to see if there's any other tasks which would be slightly easier. Oh, turns out that all of the diary stuff gives you rune score. So I'm just going to get Therese to show me all that. That'll give us a 5 points. There we go. We've done it. So we've saved ourselves some dummies there, which is good. Right, so now 7 out of 8 dummies. And I'm going to be honest, I don't have enough time. I don't think I have enough time to do all the bosses. Because I'm not able to access God Wars, that really hinders me. Oh, got a key. It really does hinder me quite hard. So even if I use the main account to go and bump something up. Right, so this is going to be the setup we're going to rock with for the time being. Main account does most of the damage, and noob account just sits there and just hits it in hopes of finding the shard, but also racks up some marks of war. So hopefully this means we can then unlock a couple of the teleports in war, which would be pretty nice once we've unlocked bosses. I've been meaning to do something like this for a while, so it's a good time to go and edit a video, AFK, something like KBD. Main account's not done this for a pet log, so that'll get some KC towards pets. And yeah, we'll see how we go. If anything massive happens, we'll come back and update. So I really wasn't expecting to get the shard back quick. 105 KBD kills, and we now have the final Vorkath shard we needed to hand in for the reward. Really happy I did this, because hopefully we can go back to war and buy some things like the portals and some other like unlocks which will benefit the account. QBD was one I wasn't really thinking about,
But then when it came there, it was so easy to do, really AFK. Obviously the main account kind of carried, but the noob account did hold its own. We only died once and we got all the marks that we needed. So I'm mainly after the portals here just for ease of like transporting to boss tasks and stuff, and we can afford that, and also the teleport to war as well. So those are two pretty huge unlocks for the account, and it's something we've been meaning to do for weeks. So the fact we've done that and also got our Vorkath shard is pretty huge, to be fair, and I'm really, really happy how that's done. Now let's go and get the other shards in hand in and see our reward. So in the next episode, that's when we're going to be using the Vorkath shard for what we want to do. I think it'll be like a lot of skilling things and just stuff I need to catch up on. There's so many things to unlock and sort of move this account with, which is what we're going to be doing in the next couple of episodes. I know that we are a little bit behind still because this is still very much in the Christmas sort of time in Runescape. So we're probably about a month and a bit behind, but we do move very, very quick in terms of this content. So from unlocking the Vorkath shard or finishing the Vorkath hunt, we got our hands on the cosmetic override for the necromancy weapons, which we did just throw in the grand exchange because I couldn't justify, especially with like how much we spent doing certain skills lately, to just basically put a 12 mil override as a cosmetic. So if we've got loads of money later on and we still want to have it, I'll buy it back then. But for now on, it's better used as cash for us just to move on forward as well. But that's going to be the end of a pretty huge episode for us. Like, we've done a lot, we've finished the Vorkath hunts, we can move forward, and now we've got to find the absolute best use for our infinite porters for the next 14 days. And also the other perk will help us with our PVM as well. But that's going to be the end of this video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.